already know what it is. It's just a regular podcast. Hey.
Yo no sé de tu pasado, pero sé que soy mejor. Si no hay nadie a tu lado, dame una invitación. Yo no gastaré tu tiempo esperando mi momento. Ya sabes cómo me siento. Yeah. Tengo ganas de besarte, poco a poco enamorarte. Tu belleza parece arte, mi corazón necesita a alguien y solo pienso en ti, en ti. Dime si me quieres a mí, a mí.
Erdiañe, señores, ¿qué es lo que está pasando? Yo, that was a mellow vibe. That was a late night drive. That was a on the fly. That was swimmy, man. Shout out to Rem one time again.
Yes, sir. That's that 1 a.m. music right there, boy.
For sure, right? Even with a busy schedule, you keep putting out art, and I appreciate you for that, my brother. You are hardworking.
You're a hardworking man.
Yeah, you are hardworking. How's everybody doing today? It's AOC laughing loudly, and to the left of me, we got a very, 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 very special guest. To the left of me, to the right of y'all, we got...
NF de este lado y entregado, como siempre. Mi gente, ¿qué es lo que es? Vamos a lo que venimos.
Vamos a lo que venimos. But before we get into the que venimos, to the right of me, the left of y'all, we got...
Yo, NF de este lado y entregado, como siempre, mi gente. ¿Qué es lo que es? Vamos a lo que venimos, cabrón. ¡Hacho!
Vamos a lo que vinimos. Oh, man. Before we get sued for robbing one of the owners / brother / co-host identity, we got the lawyer. And any wild ish like that, gonna get him.
Whoa!
Let's start the show. Bro, what persona? Who is that person?
I don't know, bro. I don't know what I was trying to channel there, but I don't think I properly thought about it before I did it. Because it was like a reggaetonero with a sombrero on, so it's weird.
It's like
it didn't make sense. It wasn't how I calculated originally.
Did you calculate it all?
I don't think so.
To me, it seemed like a person like reggaeton, but they roll cigars out in the plaza and sell some good Cuban cigars.
I don't know, bro. I got confused in the middle of the exchange of the hat, and then my brain was just kind of like, yo, do your reggaeton voice, but throw the Mexican hat on. Like, it was weird, bro.
Mexican, Cuban. Like Mexican, Cuban, reggaeton, dominoes, everything on it.
I was trying to do the carpet man. That was the carpet man swag. With the sombrero.
Who's the carpet man?
You don't know carpet man. That's good. No. That's a perfect combo to have on this podcast. Carpet man, I'm going to put you on so that way next time you come back, you're going to be like, yo, that's my favorite artist now.
It's a
crazy.
Whole artist?
It's a whole artist, bro. I just had to I'll show you his picture.
Oh, damn. Wait, that's how he...
That's how he looks, bro. I don't know. But he fire. He got vocals. He got the guitar.
Wait, he really carpet man, though.
Yeah,
he always got the throats.
Oh, yeah,
like
you
that?
can never see him. Like, he's just the carpet. He's like carpet out. It's a fire persona. I like it. I like that song. He doesn't have anything else right now, but super fire. I found him on TikTok. Super fire, bro. Like, the vocals crazy.
I gotta hear
He was doing some covers for like other songs, and I'm like, yo, this guy's vocals are so fire that if he did those songs originally, he would have made them a better hit. That's how they
fire.
sound. Yeah.
I gotta listen to him. But besides it, he not paying us, so
my boy Carpet Man, yo. Shout out Carpet Man one time.
Before we forget, as always, we magical. Tahiti, baby. All right.
Ya tú sabes dónde estamos, cabrón.
Ya tú sabes, man. Bring us up to the BS. We getting to it today, boys.
Yo, there is always some BS happening, bro. You already know how it goes, man. The internet world overall
prevails.
And all honesty, though, the world in general, because the world on the internet is just the world.
Yeah.
10 times more ridiculous because on the internet, everybody.
Because you get to edit it too.
You get to put your own spin on it.
Yeah.
But this story was crazy. I mean, I think we talked about it a couple podcasts ago too about Danny Masterson. You remember him?
Who is this person?
From that 70s show.
Hyde.
He played Hyde. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he finally got convicted or sentenced for the 2 rapes that he committed back in 2001 and 2003.
Wait, the show was ongoing around that time.
Yeah, he was on them girls too.
Damn.
I don't know what happened. I wasn't there, but he got sentenced. So the judges seem to think that he's guilty, and they put 30 years on his head. 30 years on his head.
If he did do it, right? If he did do it, then it's 30 years, right? That I don't.
You think it's deserved?
If
they do it?
Yeah, if the crime fits the shoe, then 30 years is comparably maybe even less to pay for something that those girls will carry on the rest of their life with, and that ultimately shape like the rest of their life.
I mean, he did something that obviously was very harmful to those women. If he did it, I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm reading what's happening on people's opinions on Twitter because that's all it is.
Well, no, he got sentenced.
Well, he got sentenced, yeah. But I'm just saying people's opinions because people are saying a bunch of other things too. Right?
Oh, okay.
But overall, I think like if he really did this, like, yeah, that's deserved. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, if you do the crime, you gotta do the time. So in this case, is 30 years a reasonable amount? I don't know. I don't know what a reasonable amount is. I'm not a judge. I'm not any of that. But I do believe that he has to pay. And it just kind of sucks it sucks already for the women because they've been dealing with this since 2001, the first one.
Yeah,
so that's over 20 years dealing with this and finally getting some type of justice for what was done to her. But it also sucks for him because, bro, now you got to spend 30 years, the next 30 years of your life incarcerated for making this mistake back, in your early days of being famous. I don't know if 2001 was when he really became famous with that 70s show or whatever, but like you probably got money, you probably have a good life. Why did you have to do that? Why did you have to make that mistake?
That's the complexity of life, though. What demons must have he been battling with to bring him there? I know I always say that I don't speak in this manner to ever sympathize with, to over sympathize with anybody, right? It's or to even justify. It's more to find the chance of reasoning as to why things are. You got to figure if somebody's doing some type of erratic behavior, like the murdering somebody or harming somebody in any way, which rape is a form of harm. One, where did they learn it? And two, are they victims of it? I feel like if very little, if your childhood trauma assimilates to it, if your childhood trauma looks like that and it looks like rape, whether it's in your family, you saw it happened to you, more often than not, that happens to people. People are molested and the way that manifests itself is this is not that bad of a thing.
So you think perhaps he was molested or as a child, early on?
For sure, him and not to speak specifically on him, but people who are who commit rape, right?
They're usually molested.
I feel like more often than not, they in their mind it was somewhat, if not normalized, it was constantly present whether because they were a victim of it or somebody close to them or within their family were a victim of it, or also like the aggressor or the person doing the thing. And then a lot of shushing growing up or whatever, and then all that trauma builds up and it doesn't get dealt with in healthy ways. Now, does that give you the right? Because I'll be completely honest. Does that give you the right to pass it forward? Absolutely not. That is a horrible thing. That's a horrible thing to do to anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean that's the thing though. Like whatever happened to you, you didn't have to like go replicate it to a whole new person that didn't have to go through that. I don't know what happened. There was a couple things that I read where he like drugged them, raped them.
Oh damn.
One like he put like a pillow over her head or something like that, which is even crazier. I'm like, damn, bro, that's wild. That's not just rape. That's almost like attempted murder, right? Because you're attempting to suffocate her so you can get your way.
Yeah, it's an aggression. It's aggression in its purest form. But to that extent, what drives a human to do that? What drives a person to do that?
Desires, power hunger, your past, like you said. I think that's a big deal, right? If you've been through it, you kind of have the tendencies now instilled. But I also think it's a power move, man. Like he was probably very famous or getting very famous at that time, and these women that he encountered, I don't know the situation, so I'm speaking
solely off of your
just my opinion.
Yeah.
But it could have been anything, right? Like met you at the bar, now we go back to the crib. You don't want to give it up, so now I'm using my fame, that power, like to overthrow you or maybe just drug you up to get you back to the apartment, the room, whatever. Like anything could have like happened in between that, and it's like,
or even like a sense of entitlement.
Of entitlement.
And then once they said no, it's like no.
I'm a famous star.
Nobody says no to me.
Yeah. And we've heard that a million times before about other people. So it's like that doesn't make him any different. Why would he be excluded from committing that same mistake? I still think it sucks for him because, bro, damn, now you got to spend 30 years in jail. That's going to suck. But if you did those crimes, you deserve it. Unfortunately, that's the truth of the matter there.
Yes, it's been like, what, 20,
because the first one, 20 years for the second one and 22 years for the first one. 2001 and then 2003.
Gotta figure he's 22 years older than when he started.
He did that,
and he didn't. Not only when he did that, when the show was going on and stuff. When he was doing that,
I think the show was out in the 90s originally. I think that's when it first came out.
That 70s show.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember, but I do know this. On camera, he wasn't 12, right? He was an adult already.
Yeah, he was older.
So he's
already.
that much older now to go hit another like 30 in the joint.
That's crazy, bro. How old is he? Do we know? Let me see. How old is Danny Masterson?
Oh my God, they got the gifs and shit.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
The
how
internet doesn't lose.
But that's the thing with the internet, right? The internet is so quick to like flip things around. Like they'll get you right on the spot. 47 years old he is. So now you're getting now 77.
Look at me doing the math. 10.
83? No, bro, 77.
Let me take my socks off so I can count with my toes.
That's still crazy though, bro.
Yeah.
To be 77 by the time you get out and like, you're not able to really.
What do you do then?
I'm sure he got money, so he'll probably be comfortable in prison. He's probably not gonna have like a bad lifestyle. What I have heard, however,
they treat rapists.
Yeah, so that 70s show came out in 1998, by the way. So to answer that previous statement, but so what I have heard is that in prison or in jail in general, they're not very forgiving about rape and child molesting.
Yep. So, and even the abusing women. Well,
Yeah. So like if there's any like form of abuse or pedophilia or anything like that in jail or prison, you're gonna have a hard time. They're not very forgiving for that.
Yeah, it also depends where he's going.
Well, here's the thing though.
You're going to jail.
You're going to jail. No, but for me, I think it's big because what I'm thinking about is a lot of men that are in jail, they become very, very appreciative of their mothers. So whenever they there's a situation like this where it's a female, they take that like it's personal to them.
Yeah.
Because they think of like, if this had happened
Mother
to my
or daughter,
mother
yeah,
or
yeah.
daughter,
Yeah.
then how would I feel? So that anger kind of like boils up, and hopefully nothing happens to him. We're just kind of shit talking right now to the what could be, but yeah, bro, that's gonna be ugly. Somebody get their hands on him in there. So
I mean,
you better go in like solitary confinement.
Yeah.
And just chill there for 30 years, bro.
Lose his mind. God damn.
Write another show, bro. You never know. When you get out, you might have a nice script. Sell that to Hollywood. You know they all about the weird stuff.
When you come out, take a jab at a podcast. Because you'll definitely have stories to tell.
You could do your own podcast, bro. You'll be famous. You're already famous.
Who are other like famous people that just have falling off, like Bill Cosby?
Bill Cosby. Damn, that was a big one for that generation when the Cosby Show was on, and for that community also, because he had everyone, bro. Everyone loved him.
Yeah,
everyone loved him. His case was bigger than R. Kelly's, like his situation, because R. Kelly was loved, right? But I feel like people were able to separate themselves quicker.
Yeah, Bill Cosby was a staple.
Yeah. And for him to like go through that, bro, that's so bad. Like that was so like in my opinion, so also damaging to the community.
Also to the community for sure. Yeah. And also the shocking factor, right? I don't think like
that happened. Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody's like, oh, this is the friendly grandpa, or at least that's how. Even before I knew
that was
English,
everybody's dad.
Before I knew English, I knew Bill Cosby, and I heard the people in the back, like bro, like now for real. So and the color sweater and everything, like, it was a friendly, safe feeling when watching the show or when relating to that character, and then that happens, or the allegations just start to come out, and then everything comes out. It's like, dang, you a silent killer. You a sniper, bro.
Yo, can I be completely honest?
Go ahead, bro, as we often are.
I never really watched the show. I never actually liked it. But that was because for me, like when I came here, one, I didn't know English. So like I don't know what's happening.
I still watched that. I didn't know English. Yeah,
so something drew you to the show.
Yeah.
Right? But to me, like I saw it and it didn't attract me. I didn't understand this. So I was like, I can't find it funny because I don't know what's happening. That's one. Two, it was so like older compared to the other shows that were out that my brain was like, what is this old show? I don't want to watch this. Never had anything against Cosby. Right. Even when this came out, I was like, damn, not Cosby. I knew nothing about him.
You weren't drawn to it.
No, yeah, but it's like I still looked at that and was like, damn, that sucks. Because I knew who Bill Cosby was, but I can never say like, oh, I was a big fan of the show. Absolutely not. Yeah,
what drew me to it is, I think, and maybe that's just my subconscious around that time, longing for something like that, but that show portrayed family in a like the family dynamic to the T of, oh, you got the little sister, they treat her like this, they hype her up, blah blah blah. You got the older brother, blah blah blah, that type of thing. I have siblings on my father's side, but from my mom, I'm an only child, so I didn't have that. Also, my dad. I'm not about to kill him on the show, but my dad
on YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, I could speak my truth, but we're not gonna get into that whole sob story. But we didn't have. Let's just say we didn't have that whole family dynamic in my household like that. So when I watch shows like that, I was naturally drawn to them because it's something that I didn't have.
Oh, got you. That
makes
sense. That makes
kind
sense.
of how the overprotected kid or sibling or whatever might look at shows where they got the kid that's a rebel and jumps out the window and goes to the party or whatever, how they might be drawn to that, right? So stuff like that, Full House, reasons, I want to live the American life. Like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was drawn to it. But that's neither here nor there. That's just to say that I knew of the man from a very early age, and then to see those news. R. Kelly is like R. Kelly, I came more around as an adult to appreciate his music, but the man is fire.
His music is
fire. And when
some people would say was, but still is.
No, it is. Yeah.
You know, if you got the albums, the CDs, and you play it on the low when nobody's home, you know you enjoy it.
Dude, if you're enjoying them, even if you're enjoying them with like a hint of guilt, if you're enjoying them, that's just I can't
believe he did that.
It's music. I think society is very partial to talent, right? When it's something we love.
You think they were partial to him? I think they killed him.
I think they killed them, but I know some people that might not stand. I'm the some people. I might not stand by what he did, but I'm not about to not play his music. Bro.
Well, I always
some records I might shy away from. Like he's talking about some cookie
he
monster.
Was writing this for that. Oh, never
right.
mind.
Once that clicks, then I skip track. But I'm not listening to.
I don't know. Well, how are you listening to him? You got albums? Because his music is nowhere to be found.
I got my little offline shit.
All right.
She's like,
you heard it here. If you need the records, he got them.
Yo, so I didn't know they took everything down.
I think so. I think they took everything off like the streaming platforms. He might still be on YouTube. Maybe not like his artist page, but like people's posting and things like that, trying to sneak it in there. It might still be on there.
I have two old ass apps that let you save MP3, and the MP3, and that was like a big thing in for the iPhone, being able to go online, find an MP3 and save it yeah. So I always did it. So I never deleted those apps right throughout, even switching iPhone, whatever. I always had the shit. I think at some point I lost some music, but. So I have these playlists of some old ass, like the playlist from when I first moved out here and got into all this like old school R&B and hip hop. And I'm like, oh my God, where's this amazing music been? All my life. Yeah. So he got a couple in there.
He made it to the playlist.
Yeah.
I just looked, bro. He's on YouTube.
All right, we're good.
Not like his channel. Not his channel, but like it says R. Kelly Topics. So
a prison album was wild. I know that wasn't him, but
yeah, that would have been crazy. I mean, I also think they should have let him. He could have been saying sorry. Let him say sorry, man. He already in jail.
Whoever did it. What's for sure is whoever did it put effort into that shit.
Yeah. Hey, Dillon, I need a word with you.
Oh, I need a word, Dillon.
Don't go. Get here now.
So what happened with Dillon Danis?
Bro, why was that so weird?
I don't know.
So, I don't know if you heard about Dillon Danis versus Logan Paul. It's a big fight supposed to be happening.
I don't even know who Dillon Danis is.
You know who Logan Paul is?
I'll keep it like this.
It's scary out here.
Yeah, I've been hiding from the internet. Of course, I know who Logan Paul is, but I don't know who Dillon Danis is.
Dillon Danis.
So who is it?
Why are we trying to do a British accent?
Damn, Dillon.
When he's from New York.
You stupid Americans with your British accent.
So he does the French accent instead.
Oh, right. Yeah. That makes sense.
So Dillon Danis is supposed to fight Logan Paul at some point. I think it's in November. I don't know. Some point they're having a boxing match.
He's also a YouTube personality.
He is a Twitter personality right now.
We are in the age where we say YouTube personality, Twitter personality.
Yeah, you're from a platform
Instagram.
somewhere.
Yeah.
You a Twitcher, you a TikToker.
That's crazy.
It's not so crazy. It makes.
But we gotta adapt, because you know what? I don't want to sound like how outdated my parents sounded to me.
Oh yeah. En el Facebook
and we'll be those people if we're like, oh, you young kids, now all you do is stay on the socials. It's Saying that we're not doing
All
that.
you do is make TikTok all day. When I was your age, back in my day.
If you have all that time for dancing, you have all that time for work.
Go on, get to Walmart.
Go on. Sorry to throw you off.
Back to the point, bro. So Dillon Danis has been trolling Logan Paul. They're supposed to fight in November, like I said, right? So what he did is he started trolling him because Logan Paul just got engaged to Nina Agdal, I think is her name. And apparently this is just Dillon wilding out.
I don't know what you're going with.
This is just Dillon wilding out on him. He's like, yo, not her, bro. Of all the girls you could have proposed to, you proposed to her. And
you're attacking a man's lady, bro.
And like what he's trying to say is that like she slept with everybody.
Oh, damn.
Like everybody.
Like what? Like what?
Like everybody. Bro, like he wilding out. Bro, he is so funny though. Like the memes that he's using are wild. The one that just got me, he put up today, I think, was a picture of her, or like a picture, her face over a picture of Ash Ketchum.
Oh my God! Like the man of the Pokemon.
Gotta fuck them all.
Damn, but he disrespect. That's not looking out, bro. That's not looking out. Because if that was looking out, that would be off the. Whoa, snitching.
Siri.
The feds. Allegedly. That you call your mans off to the side and be like, yo, bro.
Well, that's not his mans. They're having a boxing match.
Oh, so he's trying to destroy the man psychologically.
I think he's trying to play with his head, and trying to destroy him mentally, like you said. I think that was like the whole plan, the whole plot of the whole thing. It is disrespectful though, because you're coming out like his fiance, right? So it's like, bro, that's kind of like rude. The other thing that Dillon has expressed is that he is promoting the fight. He's building hype for the fight. And I get that. That makes sense, right? Because before this, I never would have heard about it.
I don't even know who the fuck Dillon Danis.
But now I want to watch the fight. I will probably pay for the pay-per-view because he made it so interesting now, right? So
how much harder Logan Paul's
he better not get fucked up though.
Yeah.
If he get you know the internet is gonna have a field day with him.
You better kill if he win, you better kill him right there and serve your years. Cause at least you'll have that.
Bro. You better shoot him after the fight, bro.
Get a quick 30, like hi.
Get something, bro. If Danny could do it, you could do it, Dillon. You're younger, you got the time. But yeah, bro. So I'm looking at it as like, damn, this is hilarious. And I've been trying. First of all, I don't follow neither one of these guys anywhere. I've never heard of them, but he is all over my Twitter timeline. Everywhere.
That means he's making noise.
So that's my point. And like, yo, if you look at the memes, bro, you can't ignore it, bro. You can't ignore it. It's so funny because he's using he's taking pictures of her like with Leonardo DiCaprio. She used to date him apparently. And I'm
what is she, do you know as far as what's her profession?
She is was a model. Is or was, I'm not sure. She
like
was
the OF kind or like
she was a whole model.
Every gig she ever got is now questionable.
I actually feel for Logan Paul, bro, because if somebody was doing this to my girl online, bro, I would be like mortified. I would be so mad, bro.
Me too.
I would be furious, right? But yo,
are you looking at her different? Like, are you looking at her different? Like, is your love wavering a little bit? If it's everywhere, if it's everywhere, it's like, baby, it's you and me against the world, but it's you and me against the world for real.
Yeah, I mean, it's him against her right now at home trying to figure out what's going on.
Let me check them curtains.
But he was recently on the Flagrant podcast, Logan Paul.
Yeah.
He was recently on the podcast and he was talking about the situation and he expressed how like him and his girl are not worried about this at all. They're not even paying attention to it because they have a very open relationship at home. So they talk about everything. So he's like,
Oh, no, I'm sure they do.
Hey, listen, I don't know. I'm not there. I know I didn't hit, so I wouldn't know any of this. But
I would be checking curtains. Like, come here.
What's in here? Yo,
Where's this scarf from?
This guy is so funny, bro. He put a picture of a turkey, like wide open, like wide open, and like her face on top of the turkey, bro.
Yo, he can't lose. Yo, Logan can't lose.
Yo, if you go on Dillon Danis' Twitter profile, bro,
he trying to get these bucks.
He is trolling the out of them, bro. It's wild. So that's why I say he better not lose this fight. If he loses this fight,
wait, who,
bro,
Dillon or Logan?
Dillon better not lose.
Logan better not lose either.
Yeah,
they
because
both
he's losing. They both have a lot.
They both have a lot at stake, bro.
Yeah,
they're complete. This is a pure ego match, bro.
Absolutely.
This is first of all, bro.
So Dillon Danis apparently is like a jiu-jitsu professional or something like that. So he knows how to fight, but he's not a boxer, though.
Bro, he could
Logan
be
Paul
IP man himself. He better not lose, and then Logan better not lose either. That shit better be a draw, or they better.
Yeah, nah.
Because think about it. On one side, to your point.
Dillon, no, go ahead. Sorry.
No. Because I'm the king of interrupting. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. Finish.
No. You go ahead, Dillon. Nah. On one side, to your point, he has filled his mouth with immense amount of caca, bro. It's just he has shit talk his way through the slums of Mumbai with his mouth, bro. That's how much shit is in his mouth right now. He need to back that up. And on the other thing, it's like, bro, look how he coming at your lady. If you lose,
all that shit in his mouth is about you and your lady.
It's like your girl a hoe and you can't beat me.
Yeah.
Bro, how that sound?
Yeah.
How that look, how that feel.
And Logan Paul is way more famous than him. I mean, at least I think so from followers, right? Like if you look at followers, Logan Paul is way more famous than him. So it's like he has way much more to lose.
Yeah.
I also feel Dillon wins regardless. He's gonna get cake for this fight.
That's why he's doing it.
He's gonna get so much money for this fight. So I feel like even if he loses the fight, you're gonna lose a lot of respect because you're doing all this trash talking right now. But he's gonna get so much money for it, bro, that it's almost like, damn.
I mean, you trolled them all the way into the fight. A person that has some type of brain cells more than one. You need more than one.
Debatable.
Debatable. Yeah. If this is what they worry about, could kind of piece together like, all right, this guy's trolling because he wants to build this fight up. XYZ. Logan should be smarter than to feed into his bait. But there is such thing as one ego, and then two. He's a person that thrives off of the internet, right? He eats off of the internet.
That's why
he lives in the internet. Yeah. The internet is in his face constantly. He searches for.
He's also a WWE fighter, apparently.
Yeah. No. Yeah, and supposedly, and that's dope. That's dope. But to my point, like the main. His main streamline of like money and stuff like that, he lives on the internet. He studies the internet. He lives there, bro. Yeah. And what else lives in the internet is memes and constant.
And people like Dillon.
Once something catches on in the internet, everybody spams it to the point they burn it the fuck out. You know, because memes die as quick as they come up. Oh yeah. But this shit hasn't died.
Well, the fight hasn't happened, so that's what I think is crazy. Like this guy is like. He just constantly finds a picture of his girl with either her exes or just like at a random like red carpet event. Like
I hope he's training as much as he's fighting.
Me too.
Excuse me.
He better be in the gym while he's doing all this.
So to the point that I was trying to make is the internet is in his face constantly. So there's such thing as waking up like, oh, let me see how the analytics of my last video did. And then you go scroll, find yet another thing. You're like, fuck. It's like 8 a.m, bro. Like, give it a fucking rest.
Yo, that boy crazy. He be posting that all times of the day. Like,
So who you got?
So before we get into who I got, because that's actually a good question. But so I'm looking at like what Logan Paul was saying on the Flagrant podcast about like how him and his wife, they talk about or his fiance, they talk about everything. They're very open. All the information is out there. Whatever they've done, right? Clear the air. But if that was the case, then you would know that he's just trolling. However, if he was just trolling, then why would she sue him this morning? Nina just filed the lawsuit against Dillon this morning, apparently. So I don't know. But if he's just making things up and lying and trolling you, why is she suing him?
I mean, she could still sue him for defamation of character.
Yeah. I mean, that is what he's doing. He's kind of defaming her. Because he's still a model.
Actually,
she still got her own life.
It would even make more sense if whatever he's trolling her for isn't true or mostly not true. Because now it's like, look, you're using your influence to shape people's perspective about me, which is assassination of character. You're tú me estás difamando, like you know, you're putting up a perception in people's heads that's not real.
Yeah.
Therefore, you're fucking with my livelihood. You're fucking with my day-to-day way that I live my life, bro.
She could have had some movies.
Yeah, you are harassing me.
Yeah.
I know it's 2023, but you are harassing me, even if it's across the internet, to the point where now my social standing and stuff like that is in question.
Yeah.
And even like deals and stuff that I don't want. Imagine her going to like a book signing. I'm just giving an example. And it's something that's focused around her and empowering her and her new book. I'm just giving a random example. I don't know if she got a book coming out, whatever. Where's that book she was talking about? I'm not saying that. But, and from the back, somebody's shouting, she's doing a taping, which will be a special, and she'll put it up. And in the taping of her doing that, somebody in the back, a heckler or something, is like, oh, she brought, look at that, the book spreads just like you spread the legs, like some corny, idiotic shit. They say, todo el mundo, ah! You know what I'm saying? You are affecting her day-to-day life. And I think a person would be quicker to sue if it's farther away from the truth than it is. Whether it's true or not that she is or she is not, I care not.
I don't know if she is, bro. I still think it, regardless if she was, I still think that it's kind of like foul what he's doing. I get it. I understand why he's doing it. Smart, yeah. Right? He's hyping up the fight and he's trying to break his opponent psychologically, like you said. And I think that's like very clever. That's one of the 48 laws of powers. I forgot which one, but you're supposed to break your enemies down psychologically or whatever. So I was like, okay, I get that. That makes total sense to me. And I get that 100%.
He read the 50 Cent book.
Yeah, probably, right? But at the same time, I'm like, damn, but you're actually affecting this girl's life completely. You're not just affecting Logan, you're affecting her also. And I don't know if he knows her or you probably, I don't know if you do or not, bro, but like you're still affecting her. It's still like
mad because she said no to him like 10 years ago.
Probably, bro. Damn, Dillon.
That'd be
Dillon.
I'll have my revenge, bitch. You don't want to sleep with me. Why are we putting all these accents?
I don't know what accent that was. We were in England, but
you stupid Americans with your horrible impressions and bullshit.
So yeah, I think overall it's kind of wild that she's suing him because it's like, why are you suing him if none of this is true, whatever? But maybe that's why. None of it's true, right? You're defaming me, so I could sue you, whatever, maybe.
You're affecting my day-to-day life.
Now.
So I'm going to get some money out you. You want to get some money out of this? I'm going to get some money out you.
He going to win the fight, get a check. She going to take that check from him. Damn, bring it back
home,
baby.
Yo.
Reel it in.
Here, your eye's still sore here. Put it up. Put a stack. Put a Dillon stack on it. Hey, cheap patty.
Here, baby, here. It's okay.
Yeah, patting his shit.
So as far as the fight, man, look, I saw videos of Dillon in the gym. I wouldn't want to fight him. That's for damn sure. But then also, I seen fights of Logan Paul.
Yeah.
And when it comes to boxing, remember, it's a whole different game than jiu-jitsu or
you
like
can't
UFC,
grapple,
right?
None of that shit.
So you take all of that away from a fighter that's what they do. And I find it really difficult believing that Dillon can beat Logan Paul when that's what he does.
Unless they're bigging, striking in their own
yeah,
thing.
but even that, bro. Because look at
you can't kick, you can't grab, you can't.
Look at the McGregor Floyd fight.
Right?
Oh,
yeah.
And I know we're talking about like the greatest boxer.
No. But I get that. I did get what you mean. He's out of his element.
Yeah, it's a big difference, bro. Because your instinct is, I could do this, I could do that, I could do that.
It's like and no kicking.
Exactly. Yeah. Now you're in the ring and
you're second guessing yourself, so you don't do
questioning your every attack.
So you don't do what's muscle memory to you.
So that's why I'm like, yo, like this guy's good. He's nasty. I'm pretty sure like if they were in a cage match, I give it to Dillon 100%. He'll probably like just put him in a chokehold in 10 seconds. But when it comes to boxing, I'm like, yo, Logan is taller. Logan, like, yo, if you look at Logan Paul, bro, he looked like the sculpture of an stoic person. Like, it's crazy how many cuts he has.
Yeah.
I think Andrew Schultz was even talking about how, like, bro, you're doing some type of steroids.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I don't take none of that. But I'm like...
And he's mad humble. In a way, he's mad humble.
His body is, like, completely shaped
Chiseled.
to the steroid standard.
Yeah. Bulky shoulders, slim ass waist.
Yeah, but you look at that, and then you're like, nah, in the boxing ring, he's going to kill Dillon. But in a cage match, from what I saw from Dillon, I'm like, Dillon will kill him.
If you had to see it.
I don't know who's going to win. I do think that they both have a lot on the line.
Of course.
But Dillon has less to lose than Logan. Logan is way bigger, right, in the aspect of popularity. And your whole fiance is, like, involved in all this. So you have to win this fight, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Dillon has to win it so he can win the trolling that he's done. But even if it loses, he's still gonna win because he's gonna get paid.
Yeah, and
unless he loses the lawsuit, and then he gotta get paid.
damn, double smack. And I'm sure a lot of people will come out and say the whole, well, obviously he was just trolling, right? So he'll still get some type of mercy versus
from
Logan from some versus Logan not getting any mercy if
you don't land it on my timeline and you made me follow this whole shit.
Yeah,
you better win this fight.
I don't know for sure. Oh, we
shit talking. You ain't getting no mercy from me.
We shit talking deluxe. That's
I'm
what we
bringing
do here.
this back up in the next pod as soon as the fight is over.
Me duele. Of course. Do we have a date?
I don't know. I think the fight is in November. But what's up? You trying to go see it?
I'm not trying to go see it. I'm trying to see it without going anywhere so we can have our shit talk ready. If not, we'll do highlights, but just to get an idea.
Yeah, I don't know when.
Go see it. It's gonna be in New York.
October 14th.
Barclays Center.
Doesn't say here.
Anyway, we'll keep y'all posted because that's like a month.
Yeah, October 14th. That's about a month. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to go see it. Not the fight there, but I want to go see it somewhere.
I got you. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, I just don't know where it is, and it doesn't say here.
I'm gonna check some of these memes after we get off, though.
Yeah, bro, you got to say. I'm gonna send you his page, bro, so you can see it. Because when you go down the timeline, you'll understand like why this is a topic that the internet, at least Twitter, is having a ball with. Because he's going off, bro.
Like he did skits in the past. Like, what is this person known for?
Who, Dillon?
Just
Dillon. We doing his
damn
skits.
Dillon.
Nah, he's a fighter.
Oh, he's a fighter.
He's a jiu-jitsu fighter.
And just out of nowhere, he's doing a power grab. He's like, I'm coming for the limelight.
He's gained hella followers too on Twitter.
Come on, bro. People like gossip and they like spicy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They like hot sauce with their news. You know what I'm saying? So he giving it to them.
On that.
Yeah, he got some extra pepper in his step and his shit talk.
Yeah. I hope he can back it up now. Like I said, I seen some of his other like skills for fighting, but I don't know about boxing because it's a whole different world, bro.
I ain't hoping for shit. I'ma talk shit to regardless who the fuck. I got.
Well, they both gonna get it.
Say, exactly.
The internet gonna kill one of them at the end of this fight, bro.
Exactly.
So now because of the lawsuit, it's a whole like the fight might not happen.
Girl, you should have.
But that was the other thing I was thinking about. I'm like, so you gonna do this right before the fight?
Yeah.
You gonna ruin the chances
You're
of the
gonna
fight
take
happening?
your man's chance to beat his ass, the other man that's talking shit about you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, let the fight go down.
Unless
And
you
then
scared,
sue
unless you
him.
think your man gonna lose.
It's scary out here.
Let us know what you think in the comments. As always, like, share, and subscribe. Do you have anything for these people?
I think I'm good, brother, man.
Cesar, do you have anything for these people? I think I'm good. NF, do you have anything for these people?
NF de este lado, entregado como siempre, mi gente.
It's been a pleasure having you on the pod. Please come back for the next episode. My dog, I love you.
Brother, man.
I love you guys too. As always, peace and love. We out.
Hey, hey, yo no sé de tu pasado, pero sé que soy mejor si no hay nadie a tu lado. Dame una invitación, yo no gastaré tu tiempo esperando mi momento. Ya sabes cómo me siento.